Hey, what's going on? It's your man Headkrack coming at you from the jungles, aka my backyard, with a late-ass movie review. Now, last week, brand new movie came out on the DC side of things. It was called Blue Beetle. Did you see it? A lot of people didn't. And it's just getting to the point where I feel like Tyrese.
What more do you want from me?
Exactly, bro. Listen, the war between DC and Marvel has been going on for a long time. And like sometimes it's like a mental war or like a cold war, not even an official war, right? These are all movies that exist in the superhero space, and people are just trying to put out the best product they can and keep the people entertained. And for the last, I don't know, about a year and some change, all I've been hearing is these constant complaints like, yo, this movie was whack, this movie was just okay, it could have been better. I think at the end of the day, and I've said it in the last few movie reviews, we as a buying audience have just gotten so spoiled with everything that we've gotten that we take it for granted. And that's not even just in the superhero space. It's like in the entertainment space. So as we talk about Blue Beetle, I gotta send a big shout out to Jolo Marinella. Jolo, I'm gonna call him Jolo, because his last name is really ill if you don't know how to roll your tongue. And I like him as an actor, as the Blue Beetle, and Son Got Bars. Shout out to him. I saw him tearing it down the other day on Sway in the Morning. And for me to not know much about Blue Beetle as a character and to go see this movie and walk away wanting to see more with this character and like know more about the family, man, I think DC really did a great job with this movie. Now I know there was like a tropical storm that was affecting some parts of the West Coast that they said, might have stifled the attendance a little bit. At the end of the day, it's on the fans. I don't know if y'all just like, in a space and place where like, we're gonna wait for this to go to digital or streaming, or the fact that there's just too many options, or is it that y'all just don't F with DC like that no more?
I don't F with you.
And like, DC is like kind of like on like the lower tier sometimes of the supported franchises as it relates to the superhero space. Because this just isn't the first time it's happened. Blue Beetle bombed, so they say. Flash bombed, so they say. They say Black Adam bombed. Batman versus Superman, Justice League didn't do what they needed it to do. Like, and these are some of the most characters in the world. But then you do have your bright spots like Joker that does well. Then you have your bright spots like the Batman and then the Christopher Nolan trilogy of Batman that did well. But it's just something about this DC cinematic universe that just can't catch fire. It's like the cavemen that like failed at starting a fire before the ones that got it. You know what I mean? But in this movie Blue Beetle, they have to do a setup. There's like, you get the origin story about how like, the main character ends up, like becoming the third in a long line of, Blue Beetle characters. And I really want to do the research and find out more about the previous incarnations of this character. But man, Jolo is a likable character. Shout out to Susan Sarandon, who is a woman of a certain age, but still mysteriously hittable. I hate seeing her play a bad person in this movie, but she was a great bad person. And the effects, most people felt like they were better than the effects in The Flash, which I didn't hate. But then I also wear contacts, so there's that. So you know how we give it up over here in Talking Flick. It's all about the DAP level. And as it relates to Blue Beetle, you know what I mean? And I didn't give y'all no spoilers. It's one of those pull in. I want to know more about you, man. Nice to meet you, brother. When are you coming back around here again? Are you from these parts? That's what we hope. Because I know with them doing this whole DC cinematic universe reboot, I know some people ain't coming back. And I heard something to the effect that James Gunn is like, yeah, we're going to keep him as Blue Beetle, but not that Blue Beetle, whatever the that means. Commenters, let us know in the comments, man. Are you over it? Have you seen too many superhero movies? Are you superheroed out? Do you just want to go watch back? You want to watch like Paramedic Pieces? Should they bring back Downton Abbey? That's what we want to do? Or we just need better heroes? Y'all let me know in the comments. This has been Talking Flick. We outside with it. Sorry for the late-ass movie review. I'm out here living life. Peace.